Hey, what's going on? I figure I would try a little something different, if that makes sense, when it comes to just playing games. Um, got a couple of topics that I want to talk about, and hopefully, you have any input, agree, disagree, and see where it goes. All right, give me one moment. All right. Sorry, I had to get like a protein bar. Haven't eaten anything since lunch. And um, went to work, went to gym, do the things that we normally do. It's Friday night. People who don't have families or responsibilities are going to be out relaxing, socializing. Well, the others are enjoying the peace and quiet. I'm at that point where I enjoy the peace and quiet. So, um, I got a couple of topics here that I want to talk about. And there's a couple things that are happening as far as game related stuff is going on. Um, I just wanted to give my thoughts on some of the things that are happening. I figured that this would stretch out the stream versus jumping into gameplay, and not many people enjoy the games that I play, but that's okay. So, the things that I'm trying here is new. Um, Things could be changed based on how it plays out, feedback and stuff. So I want to go ahead and jump into these topics. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. So this is just a new scene that I'm trying out. I have to work out the kinks with this, and I just saw one kink, and I have to add the mic to the scene. So we'll just basically just the top of a conversation, and then we jump into the actual topic. And this is the first one. Now bear with me while I add the mic to the scene. Okay, so here we go. This is the first topic that I want to talk about. Google Stadia is shutting down. Now, I'm not surprised that Google Stadia is actually shutting down. They started with the platform where you don't really own any games at all, not even digitally. You don't even download a game. There's no physical console to download to, no hard drive to download into. And people feel as though that's what's acceptable. You're pretty much putting your games on console. Well, not really console, but a server farm. And I got to do something real quick. Let me put you on a timeout, and I'll be right back. All right, my bad. Let me get back to what I was saying. So Google Stadia is shutting down, and again, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all that this is the end result. They try to push out on even a cloud gaming type of system, completely cloud gaming, and I think that it was definitely not a good product. You know what I'm saying? As far as being reliable, I know that there's experts out there who tested the system and there's delay. Um, you're not getting the full like reaction time. Um, so this was just bound to happen. So that this was just bound to happen. Unfortunately, you know, devs and I guess stakeholders was trying so hard, but as far as the bottom line is concerned, you know how that goes for the bottom line, and it's an unfortunate situation, but you really knew this was coming. People bought into the new technology. You know, they figured that they didn't have to actually buy physical copies of the games or pay a lot of money for the a console, but you're paying for that access. You're paying for that access. You're going to either play in 720p or 1080 or actual 4K. So, unfortunately, this is pretty much the end result. And this is what I'm guessing this is an insider. Oh boy, very happy to see months of my work going in the bin again. I sure do love game development. And that's unfortunate. You know, I've been on, I've been at a job where things was going downhill. And as an individual, I had to make my move. I'm like, look, you know, manager left, a couple of experts left, and now we're left to pick up the pieces, and the customer is not happy. So yeah, I've been there. I had to, jump ship, and it's just unfortunate. It's the reality of the situation. You go down the ship, you're going to get burnt. So yeah, Google Stadia. I don't know when is the actual end date for this, but we'll be having a team meeting today, September 29th. Oh, wow. That was yesterday. Wow. Okay. Well, that's how it goes. Google tried it. Google got their Prime. They got Twitch. They have money. As far as Google as a whole has money, but this is this is definitely one of those situations where you really had to see it coming, because the customer base, the gaming community, really didn't see the vision. And why would we see the vision? Because you're banking on a server farm. I'm paying an internet subscription. I don't know, you probably buy your games and then you're paying for the bandwidth to play those games, and that's definitely that costs too much money. That's definitely not going to be something that's acceptable over the long haul. At least with people who still have physical copies, they can turn in the disc to GameStop to trade it for something else. Now, it's a whole different conversation where, GameStop really decreases the value when it comes to turning in games, but increase the value when they sell them. So that's a corporate hustle. If you download digital games, you get to at least download the digital game to your computer and play it, or excuse me, your console, and play it from there. And the same with computers. You can download the game to your hard drive and then play it from there. You have the library, you have the option to download if needed. So, yeah, that's Google Stadia in a nutshell. And I don't know who else. I think Amazon has an online gaming platform, and they do give away free games. So I don't know how they're going. I may have to install a game and find out. But if they at least install a game, that's a leg up on Stadia. All right. So let me go on to the next topic here. Modern Warfare 2 is coming out. Now, they had a demo. I believe it's over. I played it on PC. It is literally the second Modern Warfare 2, excuse me. It is literally the second game. They should have just went for Modern Warfare 3. And I'm not really sure why didn't they do that. I think the storyline has been updated with the latest graphics. And like I said, I played the demo and it's borderline mobile graphics. All of the previous Advanced Warfare and all these previous games, that it seems like those games, the graphics for those games are a little bit sharper than this. Of course, you got the killing and, you know, all types of tech trees and weapon upgrades, different classes, got all that stuff. And I didn't really play it in depth, but I mean, at the end of it, just like basketball, football, golf, soccer, it's another Modern Warfare game. Now, were some good ones and bad ones. I don't know where this sits quite yet. It was a beta. I didn't pre-buy it, and I'm glad that because at first I thought if you can't think of if you buy before the actual release date, you get access to the beta, but it came out as an open beta, which is a plus. A lot of games nowadays is either early access, beta, alpha, all this type of stuff instead of actual demos. But a free demo or free open beta is always good. You can check it out before you buy. That's always a good thing. My favorite one at the time is Black Ops 2. I think that was at my prime. At my prime, where I really stressed out, is where I played the most. But I had to leave that lifestyle because it was just too stressful. It was too, I mean, the adrenaline is there, but for me, it was just too stressful. So I had to let that go because, the frustration, wanting to destroy a controller, cursing people out, man. Yeah, it just got too toxic for me. So I just went on ahead and let it go. And I'm gonna say if there's enough people on PC that want to get together and play it as a team, then I'll buy it. But other than that, I might wait for like a sale, catch it on a sale. But just like everything else, whenever you see a sale, the new game is ready to roll out. And this pretty much rolls out every year. I think that they're ramping up. It's just been like an every year thing. So yeah, new Modern War 2. All right, let's go to the next one. And this one is going to be a little bit more interesting as it hits to where I originate from, and that's console. So let's go ahead and get into that. PlayStation 5 is starting to expand a little, and they should have done what I've been saying for years, and that's provide a variety. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the I enjoy the original PlayStation color. You know, they had the black for the PS2, PS3 was the grayish, the iconic grayish, and then they started switching back and forth to black and gray and stuff like that. And then they jumped into white. I really don't like the white on consoles. It just it stands out too much, and it's definitely prone to dirt, visible dirt, stuff like that. Now, as far as the PS5 itself, they finally expanded into the colors, which should have been released day one. One moment. It should have released day one. As far as the colors are concerned, I think that a lot of people would have enjoyed this right here. Just the standard white. The first of all, the shape of it is wrong. It's different, but it's wrong. Just a vertical console looking at, you can turn it on its side. I know you can turn it on its side, but as far as this standing console is too much. So now they got a couple of colors, and I showed in a previous stream the creativity of like third-party people or companies, and I guess PlayStation is starting to get the understanding that these color varieties will allow them to, I guess, express themselves, if that's a thing. But for me, I probably would have had the black version. The purple and red looks good, and the camouflage looks good. The other two colors is just not my thing. But this should have been available day one. And it goes the same for the controllers as well. Should have been available day one. Now, the next big news is the God of War Ragnarok controller. I love this. I love this 1000%. I don't have a PS5 right now, and I don't think I might get one, but if there's enough interest in playing games, then I might grab one. But I really want to add this controller to my collection because it looks good. This is the controller that should have been out for the PS3. You know, something that could have combated the Xbox. Right now, I have a red, black, and a white controller. And I want to get the God of War controller. The purple one looks good, and I got the red already, like I said. I'm not sure about the camo, but this God of War controller looks excellent. This is, it's like PlayStation finally understood the complaints when they compared their PS3 controller to the Xbox controller. The Xbox controller has always been fat. It always had a thick feel to it. I enjoyed the size of the controller, but I didn't enjoy the analog stick placement because they switched the D-pad and the left joystick. And I like where PlayStation joysticks are set, and I can just move my thumb up and do what I need to do. And yeah, I think they can get very creative. Now, what they should do, and this might be a clash with Xbox, is allow customization on their new controllers. They allow customization on their new controllers. That's increasing revenue, and you really can't go wrong with customizing your PS4 or especially your controllers. Now, they really need to allow this customization to go out to, their accessories. And I'm going to show the new PlayStation VR website here shortly. But I want to give an example of what Xbox did. And I talked about this before on a previous stream about how Nike and Microsoft did a quick collab to do their Nike console and controllers. This right here is a masterpiece. This right here is a masterpiece. This is like something that you collect if you have money like that, and just put it on display. Just like this. You don't have to worry about any, dust, or even you only have to worry about playing it, just the way it looks, because eventually, things go wear and tear. You collect that and just have that on display in your house if you have a game room. Like this, I don't even have to have any Xbox games, but just for the look of the controllers in the Xbox, I believe 1000% that this is a collector's item. Because not many people are going to have this, and I didn't even read the article, but I'm sure that this was of limited quantity. They really don't have too much information there, but I'm sure that this was just of limited quantity. And this was back, well, this article was written back in February 2020. So yeah, this was definitely, they need to put the Jumpman logo. They need to have the Jumpman logo, Nike collab with PlayStation. And I would definitely buy a haptic feedback PS5 Nike Jumpman collab. This right here, you put this on a PS5 and I'm all in. Yeah, absolutely. That is excellent. Okay, so I want to go to this next one. For those who play Cyberpunk 2077. And we're going to talk about Edgerunner that's on Netflix. Now, it's made by CD Projekt Red and is based off the Cyberpunk video game on all platforms. It's cool. It's an anime, so if you're used to just watching cartoons, you're going to get next level content through this. There is some nakedness going on, so just be aware of that. And the story follows around these two people more so. I believe his name is David on the left. It's cool, it's cool. It's cool. Like, I really can't go beyond it. I can't really say that it was exciting, but it was cool. It allows you to jump in Cyberpunk from a different point of view, and they have references of the anime in the video game, and of course there's going to be some updates. But for me, I believe half the way through, I stopped watching it for a week or two. I stopped watching it because it was like going down. It was like, okay, I've seen this. Yeah, they're you know, nakedness. Yeah, there's hacking, you know, all the things that you're doing, you know, in the game. But I really had to force myself to watch the second half, like the last episodes where David, I believe the guy's name is David, but forgive me if I got it wrong, where he pretty much goes off on a deep end trying to be at the top, trying to make his name for himself. And the foundation for him is that he pretty much came from nothing. His mother is trying everything that she could to place him into a better life, but kids being kids, you know, they have animosity towards their parents until they realize later down the line that the parents was right all along. And I forgot this girl's story, but her story is a little bit different, and they, you know, end up caring for each other. So, without throwing any further spoilers, it was okay. It's not groundbreaking. It's not the talk of the town. You know, it's not the first thing that needs to come out my mouth. Oh, did you see Edge Runners? No, it's not. It's not there. It's not that type of quality. It's just giving an expanse on that universe that already exists through the video game. Now, the video game itself is cool, it's good. It's a lot going on. They should have released the game in 2022 versus 2021 because how bad it was. A lot of problems during the release, especially on consoles, but the update 1.6 appears, and I've looked at Golden Thread's stream. It appears that it is improved on console. Now, he has a PS5. I have a PS4 that's starting to collect dust, but when I played it, I just didn't really have that much of an interest to play it at that time. So I think earlier this week or this past weekend, I beat the game. I went through one ending. I think there's 3 and a special ending, but I probably will not go through it again. I just wanted to get through it. I may revisit the city to do side missions and try to get to close to 100% as I can, because it's not a chore to go through the missions because it's interesting. Yeah, so that's pretty much Edge Runner, and it is available on Netflix. Just brace yourself if you're interested in the anime when you're playing the game. So just brace yourself. All right. The next thing is the PlayStation VR 2. Now, this is the new look of the PlayStation VR, and I'm interested, I'm intrigued. Right now, I don't have a PS5, so this is not the first thing that I want to buy, and I've learned my lesson since buying 3 controllers and a headset for the PlayStation 5, and there's no PlayStation 5s in stock in quantity that I can buy right away. So this is the new PlayStation VR 2 headset. There's a YouTube video. You can go out there yourself and you can check it out. But this is the look of the controllers, which is good. And this is very close to the Oculus, to be honest with you. Supposed to surpass the Oculus and some of the PC version VR headsets until they do their upgrade, to get back out front. But as far as some of the options that they have for it, it should be nice, should be immersive. My concern is the game. And I think I said about maybe 10-15 years ago when virtual reality, that is my alarm. That is turning on. But let's keep on going. I have the Oculus and I have it connected to my PC. So if I get a PS5, if the games are there that are of interest, I may get the PSVR as something to enjoy. It may be an option. So yeah, real quick on that. That is the PlayStation VR 2. This is what I want to talk about. And I believe that this is really a game changer for gaming. And I think that this is a gateway. This is a gateway or a transition for gaming from console to PC if people choose to. This is the Stream Deck by Valve. This allows computer games to be played in a handheld that is larger than the Switch, more powerful than the Switch as well. You can play a lot of games. So far, you can play a lot of games with the handheld. Actual computer games at that. So if I have my Steam account and I have Streets of Rage, which I'm about to play, I can play it on the Steam Deck. Now they have a list of games that works on this right here, and you just saw real quickly on this video, Streets of Rage was playing on the Steam Deck. Like, they have a list of games that are Steam Deck ready, and there's supposed to be more and more games that are going to be available for the Steam Deck, and I can play this on the go. Now, what I've been trying to figure out is, can I put Discord on this and talk to people and play with people just like I do on PC? And I think that'll be huge. I think that'll be very huge. To have literally a computer in your hands so you can use it the way that you want. Now, people have tested this out with Windows and it works, but it's not really that great. People have tested this out with Linux operating system. It works, but it's not that great. But Steam Deck has their own operating system for this. And for me personally, I'm not making no changes. I just want to add apps to it. And that's what I think that's important. If I can add Discord to that, I can play games and talk to people on the go. I can have what is that? Spotify. I can probably install Spotify and play some music while I'm gaming. Now, the battery life on here is not that long, 3 to 4 hours. But if you're in the basement, in bed, in your car, you can just plug that up to a source and keep on gaming. Now, they have multiple options available. And of course, I'm taking the largest option of that they have, because I respect the starting price, starting options, but 64 gigs is not enough, not with these games that are out today. So I believe they have an expansion slot with this, but they start off with 512 gigabytes, which is a good start. Probably 4 games that is available. Talk about the different tech specs that they have. Haptic feedback. They got a lot of stuff. The display ratio right now is 1280 by 800, but you can connect it with a docking port to your TV. You can connect a keyboard. You can connect a mouse. So, like I said, it's literally a portable computer, portable gaming computer. I think that's great. and there go the docking station. You can hook all of that up and play some games. I think that's wonderful. If I can put Discord on this, I can take Discord on the go. And I think that this is a huge step. Now, there's some other off-brand versions of this. Of course, you know, nothing can be exclusive, right? Nothing in the world is exclusive. Everybody want to try to get some money. But I think that this is the front runner for computer gaming. Portable computer gaming. Okay. So we're going to go back and let me go ahead and get my game ready. And then I'll just play an hour or so of Streets of Rage. I'm not going to be on here long. I really just wanted to test out this setup, see how it felt. Add some topics to talk about, or, you know, anything, and just go from there. All right. Give me one moment. This music right here is top tier. Absolutely top tier. Like, everything here was just a test run. I see where I gotta fix some options, and you know, it's just what it is. I'll fix it up as I go along. I gotta fight this big guy who's a wrestler of some sort. Alright, so this is the guy that I'm going to use. Axel, I forgot his last name.
Axel Stone.
Finally. I've been trying to get this guy for the longest. That's good. That's excellent. I don't care what rank I get. I've been trying to get this guy for the longest time. Excellent. Now I'm going to just test this one, the next stage. Oh, I fought her like twice. So the policewoman, I guess she's changed? And I fought that policewoman twice. Beat her ass. Alright. Estelle. I wonder what they was thinking when they jumped off the building. Damn! I didn't even see him. What? Let's try it again. How dare you? Dang on right. Now, really interrupted while I was trying to get some cash. Okay. How dare you? What? Oh no. Oh, this dude is gold. Oh, I didn't know. Definitely like thick girls, but not when they trying to kick my ass. Definitely like the representation. Oof. Ooh. Damn! Oh, I didn't expect them to go sideways with it. Yeah. Come on now. I needed that. Come on. Come on. Do I have any? Oh boy. I'm so glad I was able to get that super off. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna try this one stage, and if I fail, I'm gonna call it a stream. Oh, I need to break my fingers. I definitely don't think I'm gonna make it. Okay, so I actually did pretty good on this test run. Cleared 2 boards, get up to this guy, and he's just a jokester, a prankster. But that's okay. Very successful stream. There's a couple of kinks that I need to work out. But it was definitely enjoyable. Appreciate those who stopped by to check out the stream. If this is what you enjoy, feel free to hit the follow button on Twitch, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, and just come back, check out more. Hopefully I can provide what you're looking for. I want to thank you for keeping the peace, and as always, enjoy your weekend. Take care.